this is the Satellite Gammatron, a 2.8 watt amplifier designed with the bedroom player in mind. Most amps and most contraptions that will allow you to get them to bedroom volume, such as attenuators or super low watt amps, if you can get them to a volume that you can play at your house and not get divorced or have the cops called on you, sound squashed or flat or okay at best. This is designed to sound and play like a full-size amplifier. It's punchy and harmonically rich, it's pick responsive, it feels like a rock and roll amplifier, except that it's at low volumes. Let's take a closer look at it, and then we'll come back and do some of that super educational but kind of boring playing that lets you know what it sounds like. The Satellite Gammatron is a hand-wired point-to-point 2.8 watt amplifier. It comes stock with a 12BH7 in the power section and a 12AX7 in the preamp. You've got the option to swap these out for a lot of common variants, but I don't know why you would. It sounds pretty great. I can't tell you much about a 12BH7, but Adam, the designer, tells me it shares characteristics with the tubes found in old hi-fi sets, which makes sense to me. Hi-Fis are small, low-volume amps designed for premium audio quality. The Gammatron is a low-watt guitar amp designed to be punchy and harmonically rich at low volumes, and that it does. It plays and feels like a much larger amp, but at volumes that won't get the cops called on you. It features two custom-wound mercury magnetic transformers. This is the power transformer, which converts 120 volt AC to usable power for the amp, and this is the output transformer, which converts the higher voltage of the tubes into a lower voltage, higher current for the speaker. The output transformer is very oversized for tone and frequency response. It's a 4 ohm amp, but it can be safely ran at 8 or 16 ohms. If that sounds crazy to you guys, it's not. Old Fender Bassmen were 4 ohm amps that a lot of guitar players would run at 8 ohms safely because of the robust output transformer. It would cause it to break up sooner and in general just sound better for guitar. We also have alpha mini pots, switchcraft jacks, and a really sweet powder-coated chassis. Let's look at the backside real quick. I love that big Satellite logo. I think the backside actually looks better than the front. And let's look under the hood real quick. Very simple layout. Looks like a classic amp to me. I don't honestly know much about circuits, so I'm just going to tell you. I'm told it's got carbon comp resistors, Mallory 150 coupling caps, and Illinois filter caps. So, awesome. Also, it was built by Phil. The Gammatron, like most satellite amplifiers, has two controls, a volume knob and a tone knob. Eventually Adam's going to stop putting tone knobs on his amps because he's told me he doesn't like us having that much control over his amps. The volume goes from 0 to noon, and that's really about full volume. From noon to dimed is more of a gain control. It's a really simple amplifier, but it interacts with the volume control on your guitar, your pickup selector, and the pick attack so well that you have all the tones you need, really a rhythm tone and a lead tone just inside your playing. So I'm going to play something really simple. I'm going to play light, and then I'm going to dig in and just sort of listen to how the amp changes with how hard I play. First we're going to start, I don't know, about 9 o'clock. This should just be a decent little clean tone for the amp. Even when I dig in, it stays pretty clean. When I ran pedals in front of the amp, this is about where I had it set. Let's go up to noon. This is about full volume. Notice that when I play light, it cleans up, and when I really dig in, there's an immense amount of breakup that just sort of gets added right on top. Now this is dimed, it's full gain, full volume. I'm going to play it a couple times, and then I'm going to roll back the volume and kind of clean it up a bit. Hear how it rings out and sustains? It's a pretty great amp, especially for being such a low watt in volume. I spend a lot of time telling you guys about pedals and amps and what you should be checking out, and it's all very good stuff. It's all high-end boutique gear, none of it's bad. It's really, you've got to use your ears, and it's about what excites you, what makes you want to play. That being said, this might be the best amp. It's under 500 bucks. It's got a very unique sound. It's got a little bit of the Fender chime. It's got some of the Marshall Focus in there. I just don't think you can beat it for the money. Now, it's not an end-all solution. It's not going to keep up with the drums in the club, but if you need a good amp for practice and playing at home, which is what this was designed for, it's perfect. Go over to BeardTone.com. You can pick up my Mighty Chalice of Bearded Power. Got a little picture of my mug on the mug, and over here it says, "Good at beards, okay at guitar." I don't know what that implies, but I resent the implication. Keep up the good work, and I'll see you around.